Alright guys, we have a little quick video for you. I'm currently driving, but with the opportunity coming up tomorrow, I feel like this is something we need to talk about. I don't see YouTubers talking about this as much as I would expect. Amit, where's your video? Tevis, where's your video? Chandler and all you people out there. Where is the videos on this topic, guys? I feel like this is a big topic. Anyway, tomorrow, CRCL, the first ever cryptocurrency company, is going public, guys. And what I mean by that is, yes, Coinbase is public, Robinhood's also public as well. I'm talking about this is the first time that the actual makers of one of the major crypto coins, in this case, it's CRCL, and they make USDC, is going public itself tomorrow. And I do think this is a huge moment in the industry, guys. This is the first time, a true cryptocurrency company that makes crypto coins is going public. So this is a very big deal, guys. It's going to list on Robinhood and every other brokerage at $27 to $28. That is the current range, guys. I put in for a bunch of shares for tomorrow. I don't know why people aren't talking about it. Yes, the business model is a little bit broken right now, and the things have to be changed in that respect. And what I mean by that is, currently they give Coinbase 50% of the revenue that USDC makes in interest to Coinbase, and I think Robinhood gets a similar deal as that. So basically, they have that deal with those platforms, and that does limit their revenue, and their business model is somewhat questionable in that respect. But, Coinbase does own a large percentage of the company. It's kind of like how Amazon has a large percentage of Rivian, so even if Rivian is not doing well, obviously Amazon is not going to just shoot them in the foot. So, I'm sure Coinbase could renegotiate that deal with USDC if there's ever an issue, but there doesn't seem to even be an issue. That doesn't even seem to be a concern, because USDC is growing very rapidly and stuff like that, and even though it's a 50% cut, as it continues to grow and become more widely adopted, I do think one day it will surpass Tether, USDT. USDT, the CEO is a little bit sketchy, and they've never really passed an audit before, while USDC has a lot more verification. Because remember, the SEC had to approve the IPO, right, of CRCL. So there has to be some type of higher stringency taken there, right? And I think that's all good signs for CRCL. But this is a monumental moment, guys. As of this time, IPO markets are closed, and you can't buy it pre-IPO. You can only buy it post-IPO tomorrow. I have a feeling this thing is probably going to shoot up, because institutions know, whether it's BlackRock's buying 10% of the stake, Coinbase is buying a large percentage of the stake. The IPO has been oversubscribed. We know that. Originally, the price range was 25 to 26. It jumped up 27 to 28 on Robinhood today. So we know the market is hot for it. We know people want it. And just like I told you before, there seems to be a lot of institutional interest too. It's not just retail. And guys, when you get institutional investment, right, especially in the beginning here, you're going to get a boost. Institutions have the money. When they put their money behind this, the price is going to go up. I mean, this is like as sure of a bet as you can get. I don't know why Amit isn't talking about this, bro. I don't know what he's smoking right now. Yes, I'm a Robinhood stockholder, so I'm very happy to see Robinhood doing well, but for the love of God, we have a history in the making tomorrow. It's almost like this is flying under the radar for retail investors. Institutions know about it, guys. BlackRock's buying 10%, all that stuff. But we retailers are falling behind on this one, guys. What are we doing? This needs to be pumped, bro. I mean, this is not fun. This is not financial. Excuse me. This is not financial advice. I am definitely a moron, so don't take anything I'm saying as fact. But 32 million shares IPO. There's only like a couple 100 million shares outstanding. I care about that because, when your float is like over $1 billion or $2 billion or $10 billion, you're gonna have a hard time getting any big fluctuations. But, with like a 200 million float, that's pretty solid for outstanding shares. That's pretty good. I think it's 232 million. And then the IPO itself is only for 32 million. That's a pretty good float. You're going to see a lot of growth there. Revenue is growing. It's not crazy. It's not like 50, 100% year over year. It's only like 20%. But as a public company, I do think they're going to do everything they can to get that growth faster. And I've heard about what plans they're taking. I can't remember offhand what CRCL wants to do to get that going faster, but I think they're going to expand. where they could do staking from and all that stuff as the regulations change and stuff like that. You know, all that stuff. I think really the growth factor here is the adoption rate. Adoption rate, market share is progressing, and as that continues, it's going to be a snowball effect. So that's really my impression of when I read over the business plan for the future. Not so much like new partnerships, although I'm sure that's going to happen too. You know, not perfect. 50%. You know, like I said before, revenue share is not the best, but overall, I mean, there is enough here to think in this marketplace where, in the words of the great Warren Buffett, the market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. And, you know, with those principles taken into account, I do think this is worthy of a buy. I just do. And I'm buying. I'll be transparent, guys. I'm putting down 700 shares. You know, so that's a decent chunk of change, guys. It's a huge gamble, you know. But scared money, as you guys know, scared money makes no money. That's just the reality of the fact here, you know. So, you know, at this point, guys, go ahead, probably watch a video that's more in depth about the actual IPO. I ain't giving you any of that crap. I'm just telling you my feeling. This is somebody who bought Palantir at DPO. I bought Robinhood at IPO, although it went down for a while. So maybe you can't take what I'm saying into account as much. But I'm still a Robinhood shareholder, and I'm doing well now. I bought Carvana at $9. I bought Neo at $3. I bought Plug Power at $6 before. You know, some of these bets are from 2020 when they went crazy. I bought Hims at 20. I bought, you know, so I do have a decent, you know, I've never really shared this stuff before, but I have a decent track record here, guys. You know, I don't do well in every pick either. I have plenty of failures too, which if you want me to mention that, I guess I could think of a couple. I lost a lot of money on, what was it? I lost a decent amount of money on Nebius. I bought it at 40, and that went down a lot. Other stuff too. So you know, I'm not perfect here. The bottom line, guys, this is my thoughts. I'm not trying to go crazy here. You know, do with this information as you wish, and we're gonna find out tomorrow, guys, what happens. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, favorite, put on the notification bell, and guys, please turn off the Adblocker, guys. And we will know tomorrow. Usually IPO is about 12 p.m. or 12 noon. So about noon tomorrow, we'll know if we're making some motherfucking money or not. We're going to find out. So yeah, do all that stuff, guys. I'll have a link down below to buy something on Amazon. I don't even know what. Or check out my website, pbosonline.com. I have a lot of great content. I have all my videos there without any ads. I have some other great content on there. It's all great stuff, you guys, to check out. Really hope you guys enjoyed that video. Tell me if I'm wrong, or tell me if I'm right. Thank you. Bye.